Hi, I'm Catherine from Collier County Public Library, and from Honey and Jam by Hannah Queen, I found another recipe I wanted to try for the fall. It's called sweet potato sage cake with a maple glaze. And it has an earthy, slightly musky scent, and the flavor of sage paired with sweet potato make this cake something special. So I'm going to start off by cutting up one sweet potato, peeling it and cutting it up to 1-inch pieces, and then boiling it for over high heat or medium to high heat till the potato is tender, about 10 minutes. I'll drain it and then I'm going to puree it to use in the recipe, but I have to let it cool before we use it. I'm going to boil one cut up sweet potato. I cut them up in about 1-inch squares, and I'm going to boil this until tender, about 10 minutes. I'm pureeing the soft sweet potatoes, and you may have to add a little bit of water between a tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons of water, so that it is a good consistency. Then I chopped fresh sage and into really small pieces if you can, about 1 tablespoon you need for the recipe. In a bowl, I'm going to whisk together the sugar, 3 eggs, a half a cup of oil, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and my sweet potato puree. I have 1 1/2 cups flour, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, a 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1/2 teaspoon ground cinnamon, and 1/2 teaspoon ground ginger. I'm going to mix that and then whisk that into my puree. The last step is to put in my 1 tablespoon of chopped sage. I'm going to stir that up before putting it into my cake pan. So my cake pan is buttered, and my oven is set to 350 degrees. In this cake pan, the 9-inch round, you'll bake for approximately 35 minutes. I've also made this recipe in a 9x5 bread pan, and if you're going to do that, you need to bake for approximately 1 hour. As always, insert with a bamboo skewer, and just to check sure that it's done, make sure it comes out clean. Is made with 1/3 cup confectioner's sugar and 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. And you stir that together until smooth, and you pour the glaze over the warm cake. It's like a good consistency, and this was exactly 2 tablespoons of maple syrup to 1/3 cup confectioner's sugar. So you need to let your sage cake cool about 15 minutes. I want it slightly warm so that when you do put the icing on the cake, it drizzles nicely and goes down the side. It makes a beautiful cake that you can decorate and put a little piece of sage on top and enjoy. It's a great fall recipe.